everyone, Larry back with you again, and what I'm working on today, well, let me back up just a little bit. When I first got the Wood-Mizer sawmill, I had no idea. I did not know how to run a sawmill. In fact, I remember the first log that I put on the mill, I had gone down about 3 foot on it, and I hit one of the log stops, the log dogs, and ruined the blade right off the get-go. So that kind of gives you an idea of my experience with working on a sawmill. And then I heard people started talking about stickers on videos, and I thought, what in the world are stickers? I had no idea what stickers were, but that's what I'm working on today. Stickers are what you put between the boards, 2x4s, 2x6s, 1x4s, 1x6s, 1x8s, whatever, to allow them to dry. And you'll use about, it's according to the length of the lumber that you've milled, but you'll use a minimum of 3, and more than likely you'll use around 5 if you've got longer material. And so what I've got here on the table in front of me is just some random boards that I cut into 1.5 inches. What I'm going to do today, these are random thicknesses, and so I'm going to cut them into, here's an example. I'm cutting them into 48-inch sections, and I'm actually just going to take the time today to plane everything down to 3/4 of an inch. We'll go through, I've got the chop saw set up, and I'll show you how I've got that set up, and then I'll show you how I've got the planer set up. And I don't have a lot of these today, but I'm going to work on what I've got, cut them down to 48-inch, and then plane them down to 3/4 of an inch. So thank you for joining us here today on St. Nick's Farms. Here comes the intro. Right after the intro, we'll get started. Stay with us. Okay, here we have the chop saw set up, and what I've done is I went ahead and measured 48 inches over to my little cabinet here, and that way every cut that I make will be uniform. So let's get started cutting these down to 48 inches, and then we'll run them through the planer. Well, that worked out good. I was able to get 3 48-inch out of that one little stick. I know you're going to say, well, why don't you just rip you up some stickers on the on your sawmill? And I've done that. It just so happens that I had these boards. I had these boards left over from some other things, and so I just decided I'd go ahead and use them for some stickers. They were kind of some leftover boards, and I thought, instead of burning them on the burn pile, I just saw them up and use them for stickers. This board here I found over there a few minutes ago. I'm going to go ahead and cut it, but I've got to rip it to 1.5 inches. Then plane it down. I don't believe this is going to be 48. Nope. Okay, got them all cut to 48, and now let's go over to the planer and we'll plane these down to 3/4 inch. Going to go ahead and rip this one sticker down to 1.5 inches. Okay, I get started planing these down now. I'm going to start with this thickest one, and it looks to be about 1.25 inches, so I'll run the planer up to a little over 1 inch. that gave me 29 stickers. That'll be a good start to what I need to separate the lumber and boards and what have you that I'll be milling out and then taking up and putting in the greenhouse for it to dry some. So I know you think this is a little bit labor intensive, and I guess it was, and I will go forward. Actually, I forgot about this very first one that I did, so that gives me exactly 30. So a good start to some stickers. I've already got some up here, and we'll walk up there in just a minute and you'll see where I put my lumber whenever I mill it to let it dry. But this will give me 30, and I'll go ahead and say thank you for joining us on this video today. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up. Now maybe you, if you didn't already know, like me, you'll know what stickers are when it comes to your new sawmill. So again, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I look forward to seeing you back here the next time. So until then, folks, this is Larry. I hope you have a great one. Take care. Bye-bye, everybody. I was watching the battery level on my GoPro on the way up here, and it's really getting low, so I may not get what I want to on this one, but this is going into the greenhouse, and you can see here where I've already got some lumber stacked up, and I just use the boards off of this pile to do the siding, the board and batten siding on the shed for Little John. And so the reason I like using the greenhouse, it really does get hot in here and does a great job as far as drying the lumber out. So this is where I'll be bringing some more lumber in using those new stickers, and I think they're going to work out really great.